Welcome back to Interviewing Hollywood with me, your host, Shahid Manning. We are here with the illustrious, like I look at my notes, the illustrious, but I got to look at my notes. With a beautiful smile, we're going to call it a beautiful smile, but this is Jasmine Love.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm
And
good.
writer on such shows as Moesha, Division, and The District. Wow. Okay, so I have a lot of questions to ask you. You're a lesbian woman, correct? Can I say that?
I am a lesbian woman,
Okay.
a woman who loves women. I am a woman.
Okay. What is really happening in Hollywood when it comes to gay black men? Because I have said this before to other interviewees that I came to Hollywood as a black man. They wanted me to be the next Denzel. They look at me and say, "Oh, you should do this." And I'm in the room with oh my God, I can't think of that light-skinned guy's name, but guys that look like me,
Yeah.
and they're straight acting. But I never wanted to do that, and I don't come off that way.
Yeah.
I know this is an issue in Hollywood, but what are we actually doing to make a change? What is actually changing in Hollywood? I think I heard some of it here, but I want my viewers to hear it.
Well, I think there's a whole lot happening. I think, first of all, when you say you don't come off that way or you don't choose to, people want the heterosexual story. They want the unrequited love. They want the man to get the woman, and they're used to that story.
Yeah.
But that's not the story of gay and lesbian people.
That's right.
And so to have our stories are interesting, and yes, they don't have to be drizzled with maple syrup, but they can be just normal
What was
stories.
this drizzle with maple syrup?
I saw a scene, and I'm not going to say the show, I remember watching it and saying, I actually see myself in this scene.
Oh.
And then suddenly, it's not that I'm not a sexual person, but it was two straight women playing lesbians, and I felt like suddenly I was watching a pornography show.
Yeah.
And it was a male gaze, and it wasn't directed by a female, and I was watching two women perform for men. That is not what a lesbian is.
Right.
And there are not very many lesbians who are playing lesbians on TV.
Right. So I think I heard here the overarching resolve is we have to do our own thing.
We have to do our own thing, and we have to tell our own stories. We keep trying to squish ourselves into these places because people, once they hear our stories, they're fascinated.
Right.
We have a whole transgender story where if I say to somebody, there is a man that wants to change to be a woman, and he is heterosexual, he wants to be with men. They're like, no, that makes him a gay man. It's like, no, he changed to be a woman so he could be with a man. He's now heterosexual.
Right.
Gender identity and sexual orientation, people don't understand.
So this issue seems to be really deep. I understand why black men are fearful of homosexuality. I mean, it's home, it's religion, it's our upbringing, it's the past, and it trickles down into everything we do. Now it's Hollywood. We could resolve a part of this problem with how our actors are seen, how they get jobs, how they are written in. If we said, fine, yes, it's this way here, but we have a unique power in Hollywood to create compelling stories,
our own shows.
and we can define the conclusions. We can define how we problem solve. And that's what we'll be doing at Millennia Scope Entertainment. We're going to be doing our
that's
own
fantastic.
thing. But you're stuck with working with the status quo, with the people in the industry. If you're writing on The District, it's their way. How do you get your voice in
It's
there?
not always their way, because when I was working on The District, that was actually a show I enjoyed very much, and that was a show that was the most open of any show I ever wrote. And the one thing I was accused of, not really accused, but I like to put a message in my show, and sometimes people just want to be entertained. But they were never averse to a gay character, or to weaving that in, or to having it be organic. That wasn't a show I had an issue with.
Really?
There are other shows I had issues with, where I'm sitting in a room and they're saying, there are no lesbian people here, there are no gay people here, and making terrible comments.
Right.
And it felt unsafe, it felt hostile. I didn't have that experience on The District. And we were able to get some very three-dimensional characters that weren't just lesbian and gay, but black characters. It was set in DC, woman characters. We had some great stories. But if you can tell a great story, I mean, we have a tendency, I think, as African Americans to kind of fall back on victimhood, but if you are talented and you can write, you're going to be successful.
I think we're just not taught to be entrepreneurs anymore, because I think people are thinking, I need to work for money, therefore I culturate to get the money.
Yeah.
People aren't thinking, I can't remember who said, I think it was Maurice, who I don't really like, and I'm going to tell him that on film, but I love his intellect and his capabilities. He said you have got to do it not for the money. Basically, what he was saying was you don't do it for the money. Do it
Tell your
for.
story.
That's right. Tell the story, but you do it for the people. That way, you have
That's
that spiritual. Life is about giving.
This wasn't supposed to happen tonight, and Demetrius would not give up. He didn't have the money. He didn't have the support from black people. You have to realize your allies can come anywhere.
Yes,
You
yes.
never know where they're going to come. We have our prejudices as black people. in
Yes, we do.
general. So you never know where it's going to come.
Okay. Listen, I could talk to you all day.
I
We
know.
have an 8-minute marker. I just
But you
thank
guys
you
are about
so
to
much.
do something else, and I would like to be a part of that.
Well, then I gave you my card. Do you have your card?
I do.
Do you?
I do.
Can I have
I'm
it?
giving it to you on film.
Thank you.
So that you can.
That's
fact
right. So, no.
that
We will be talking.
we will be talking.
Absolutely. Thank you so
like
much.
giving it to you.
Thank
Thank
you. And I love what you had to say. I loved it. Thank you so much. I get to hug Angela. I love you, girl. Okay, I will talk to you soon, and give me a call. Let's talk. Okay. Wow, we are just in heaven here at Flipping the Script. The energy here is so positive, so powerful, and I think what we have to learn is that you have to be okay with being an entrepreneur. It's not always about the money, people. It's about giving. That's what life's about. Thank you. We're going to get some more people in front of the camera. You guys stay tuned to Interviewing Hollywood with me, your host, Shahid Manning.
Don't